Reacher Season 3 trailer. Jack returns, and one of his enemies is even bigger than him. The trailer for Reacher Season 3 debuted at this year's Comic-Con Experience, CCXP, and it previews Alan Ritchson's return as the titular character, facing off against a much larger foe. Based on the Persuader novel, Reacher Season 3 finds Ritchson's character caught in a conspiracy as he tries to rescue an undercover D agent. With time not on Jack's side, the former military man also confronts unfinished business from his past. Maria Sten will reprise her role as Frances Neagley for the third installment of the Prime Video series, joined by Anthony Michael Hall, Sonia Cassidy, Brian T., Johnny Berchtold, and Olivia Richters as Polly. Along with the news that Reacher Season 3 will premiere on February 20 with 3 episodes, the streamer released a new teaser trailer for the upcoming episodes. Screen Rant was at CCXP, where the announcement was made on the Thunder stage in Sao Paulo, Brazil, with Ritchson, Sten, and author/executive producer Lee Child in attendance. Coming in at roughly 45 seconds, the focus is on the fight between Jack and Polly. But as is clear in the teaser below, it's a fight that Jack is losing. The teaser, even though it's brief, offers plenty of the action that audiences have come to expect from the Nick Santora-created action drama. It begins with Reacher saying that he's been waiting for this moment, teasing explosions, cars crashing into each other, and the usual dose of Ritchson's character delivering pain. But the main focus of the teaser is to introduce Polly, who is played by a bodybuilder known as the Dutch Giant. The teaser shows Jack punching Polly in the stomach. It has no impact, with Polly slapping Reacher down. Ritchson's character easily falls to the ground from there, with blood starting to drip from his nose. Reacher can be heard telling Neagley over the phone that Polly is twice his size. Mildly curious, she responds, "The last time I saw a guy twice your size was on Mount Rushmore." But the trailer does end by showing that Reacher has landed a successful punch. One of the complaints about Season 2 was that the main character and his supporting cohort were a little too overpowered. It is risky to judge a coming attraction by its trailers, which are edited to elicit specific reactions. But if the upcoming installment is a little bit funnier and a little less self-serious, it would be an improvement for the Prime Video hit. Especially with Reacher Season 4 confirmed and a Neagley spin-off on the way. In the heart-pounding new trailer for Reacher Season 3, the relentless and formidable Jack Reacher returns, bringing his trademark mix of physicality, wit, and unflinching sense of justice. But this time, there's a twist. His latest enemy is not just another criminal mastermind or rogue militia. This one is bigger, stronger, and even more deadly than Reacher himself. In an unexpected turn, Reacher finds himself up against a foe who matches him in strength and is fueled by an equal, if not darker, sense of purpose. The trailer kicks off with a brooding and familiar silhouette. Jack Reacher, played with rugged precision by Alan Ritchson, stands at the edge of a small, desolate town. His face, as stoic as ever, hints at the relentless storm brewing inside. The small town is about to get its first taste of the kind of justice that only Reacher can deliver. A new kind of adversary, the plot of Season 3, unfolds quickly, showing Reacher arriving in a small Midwestern town under the pretense of visiting a friend. But it's clear from the start that the town is hiding more than its fair share of secrets. The trailer builds tension as Reacher uncovers the intricate web of corruption tied to a ruthless criminal organization. However, just when it seems like Reacher will handle the situation in his usual way, fists first, questions later, a chilling new villain emerges. Enter Alexander the Titan Voss, a character who will shake even Reacher's usual composure. Larger than life, towering above Reacher by several inches, and with a build that could rival a mountain, Voss is not just a physical adversary, he's a strategic mind, someone who knows how to wield power in ways that make him far more dangerous than just run alone. The trailer introduces Voss with a slow, menacing walk through a darkened hallway, his steps echoing with authority. A few words are exchanged, and in his voice there's a coldness that sends shivers down your spine. "Reacher," Voss growls, his voice deep and calculated. "You think you can stop me? I've been waiting for someone like you." The camera cuts to Reacher, his jaw tightening, his eyes narrowing as he watches his adversary's every move. It's evident that while Voss' size and power could easily overwhelm most, it's Reacher's resolve and sharp intellect that will be put to the test in this battle of wits and strength. An unlikely partnership as the stakes grow, Reacher finds himself unable to navigate this world of deception alone. In a surprising turn, he forms an alliance with Maria Vasquez, a former detective with her own demons, played by rising star Emma Laird. Vasquez brings a level of insight into the world of organized crime that Reacher desperately needs, and together they delve deeper into the criminal syndicate that's pulling the strings in the shadows. Their chemistry is palpable, with Laird holding her own as a fierce and independent counterpart to Reacher's raw aggression. Vasquez and Reacher's partnership adds a fresh dynamic to the season, blending Reacher's solitary, no-nonsense approach with Vasquez's sharp analytical mind and experience in law enforcement. The trailer shows brief snippets of their collaboration, with Vasquez pulling up intel on Voss and the syndicate, while Reacher makes a few unsanctioned visits to deliver swift, brutal justice. The duo's teamwork is put to the test in a series of intense confrontations that leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The trailer doesn't shy away from showcasing some of the most jaw-dropping action sequences of the series, with Reacher and Vasquez facing off against Voss men in brutal hand-to-hand combat, high-speed chases, and explosive shootouts. But with each victory, it becomes increasingly clear that this fight will not be won through force alone. The Titan's empire, the true depth of the villain's empire, is revealed in chilling detail. Voss is no mere mob boss, he runs a vast network of corruption that spans politics, law enforcement, and even the media. The trailer teased a labyrinth of shadowy figures working behind the scenes, all pulling strings to keep Voss' reign intact. As Reacher digs deeper, he uncovers a disturbing web of betrayal and manipulation that threatens not only his life, but the very fabric of the community he's trying to protect. In one particularly gripping scene, Reacher is cornered by Voss men, but rather than backing down, he goes on the offensive, using the environment around him to gain the upper hand. "I don't need to be the biggest guy in the room," Reacher declares with a smirk. "I just need to be the smartest." As he knocks out several of Voss' henchmen in one fluid sequence, it's clear that Reacher's brand of justice isn't about intimidation. It's about precision, efficiency, and knowing exactly when to strike. The stakes are raised even higher in a thrilling scene where Reacher and Vasquez infiltrate a high-stakes gala attended by Voss and his inner circle. The air is thick with tension as the two take calculated risks, trying to get close enough to gather intel while avoiding detection. With cameras panning over the room, it's a game of cat and mouse, with every move carrying the risk of fatal consequences. The final confrontation, as the trailer nears its climax, we see the culmination of the season's rising tension. Reacher stands face-to-face with Voss in an epic showdown. The two exchange words, their hatred for one another palpable. What's at stake now isn't just their lives, it's the future of the town, and possibly much more. Voss is ready for a fight, but what he doesn't know is that Reacher's been planning this moment since the very beginning. The trailer ends with a nail-biting cliffhanger, just as Reacher and Voss charge toward each other in an inevitable collision of strength and fury. The screen cuts to black. The Reacher Season 3 trailer leaves viewers with more questions than answers, but one thing is clear: Jack Reacher's next battle will be his toughest yet. With stakes higher than ever and an enemy who's as formidable as he is, Reacher's return promises to be nothing short of explosive. Reacher Season 3 is coming soon, and it's bigger,